What is up, guys? Finn here, and today I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of a story. So I'm pretty happy to be back from Florida. I've missed my bike so much, and I've been thinking about all the recent moto vlogger crashes that be going on, and it got me thinking about the one time I've gotten in a crash, and I figured I haven't told you that story yet, so I figured I could do that. So it all started on my very first motorcycle I had, a 2008 GSXR 600. It was a yellow and gray bike, and it was beautiful, and I loved it. It was my first street legal bike. Before that, the only bike type experience I had was on my dirt bikes. So it was the first time I'd ever ridden on the streets. I'd had the bike for about a month and rode it maybe 5 times because I was pretty scared of it, to be honest. I'd never really ridden a sports bike, and I was just trying to get used to it, and I just was really trying not to wreck. Well, yeah, that happened. So yeah, I had been riding a little bit, getting used to the bike, and I hadn't really gone crazy at all. I would hit 100 maybe once, and it kind of scared me because I wasn't used to it. So one day I had ridden my bike to work, and it was pretty late in the season. I want to say it was near almost like Christmas, I think. Let me get around these cars and then I'll tell the rest of the story. Fuck me, man. I always come up here when there's so many cars. Alright, well fuck it. Looks like I'm gonna be stuck behind these guys for a little bit. So yeah, it was about Christmas time, and I was leaving work, and it was pretty dark out. It was probably about 8, 9 o'clock, and we were closing down shop, and I got to leave a little bit early. When I was leaving, one of the workers were outside taking down some banners or something, and I decided, it'd be a little bit of a show-off. I would rip out of there real quick and make the bike be real loud. Little did I know that cold tires equals slippage. And I know that should have been obvious, but to me, it wasn't. And that's when all things went to shit. So I pulled out of the little store I was working at, and it was a right-hand turn into a 2-lane traffic. And right when I passed over the line as I was turning out, I was going about maybe 40, which was pretty dumb. And right when I hit the line, my tire slid out, and I went to low side, but I didn't lean over hard enough, so I ended up catching in a high side really badly. I flew over, the bike toppled, hit the tank a couple times, and ended up sliding and hitting me in the back. And that really, really sucked. So I laid there for a little bit. Luckily, it wasn't high traffic. It was pretty late. And I was sitting there thinking, damn, I just replaced the windshield on this bike with a really cool, it was $100 bills all over it. I was really happy with it, and I had just put it on. And that's the first thing I thought about. Then I was like, well, shit, I'm laying in the middle of the road. Maybe I should get up. So I went ahead and got up. I was hurting, man. I landed on my shoulder and my back. Luckily, I was wearing jeans, a backpack, and actually this jacket. And these gloves, and the only thing that happened was the backpack got a little shredded, and the jacket got a little scuffed up, and I got a small little bit of road rash on the back, on my lower back, just on one side, where my jacket had pulled up a little bit. So I stood up, and I was like, shit, I gotta get the bike out of the road. And then I noticed that there was a puddle of oil all around the bike, and I was like, well, shit. And so that basically means, that I'm not driving home. So I go to pick the bike up by the handlebars, and one of the handlebars is completely snapped off. And I was like, well, fuck. So at that point, I knew the bike was pretty fucked up. I just grabbed the one remaining handlebar, and I drug it off of the side of the road. And luckily, I was right by the store, so I left the bike where it was, walked up to the store, full of shame, and asked one of the workers to come out and help me, and I was hurting. I tried to act like I wasn't, but fuck was I hurting. I was just lucky I didn't break anything. My lower back and my shoulders hurt so bad. So one of the guys that worked with me came out and we picked up the bike and yeah, we walked it back up the hill on the sidewalk, and it was pretty dark, so I couldn't exactly see what had happened. So I just said fuck it, had the person that helped me drop me off at home, and I came back the next day to see what was wrong with the bike. And so this is the next day. I ended up coming and checking on the bike and, you know, doing a little bit of an assessment. I had completely fucked up almost probably 80% of the fairings. I dented the tank on like the right side or the left side right here where it had flopped over during a high side. So that was pretty fucky. The handlebar had snapped off, my brand new windshield had shattered, and my stator cover had blown open. I had shattered that. That was awful. And other than that, I think I broke the tail light. Nothing else too major, nothing like frame or anything. The bike was pretty fucked up. At that point, I was just about ready to give up and just say, fuck it, and scrap the bike or something. I was embarrassed, I was pissed, I was scared of riding then. But I ended up getting the bike fixed. It cost me about $1,800, and back then, $1,800 was a pretty big deal. Like, it took me a while to save that up. The shop had my bike, and they kept calling me, and I was like, well, fuck, I don't have the money to pay you right now. And eventually got the bike back. It wasn't 100%. I literally just told them to get it working, running, and sellable. And as soon as it was working, running, and sellable, I sold the bike, got rid of it, and I was like, fuck this. It ended up taking me probably about another year before I got another bike. And that was actually the first bike that, if y'all watch my first videos, the Victory I had, it was more like a cruiser type bike. I had gotten that, and I got pretty comfortable on that. Ended up getting that Z07, and then y'all know the rest of the story from there. So yeah, guys, that's the first time I wrecked a motorcycle, and it was pretty shitty. So all in all, lesson learned, take it easy on cold tires if you don't want to have a fucked up day. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed that little story whatsoever, show me by giving that thumbs up button. I really do appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed, guys, hit that subscribe button. It really does mean a lot. Until next time, guys. Peace. Shift if I raise the in again. Not that pussy ass short shifting I was doing. Well, that sucks. What in the fuck? Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? No way. Holy shit, dude. Oh. Holy, I am shaking so hard right now. What the fuck? Holy, I'm trying to get away a little bit, but I don't want to speed too much. Fuck! Holy fucking shit, man. What? Oh my god. Holy shit. Guys, if that doesn't deserve a thumbs up button, I don't know what does. Oh, wow. Well, that's one way to make you calm down while you're riding. Like, why did he not pull me over? I don't understand. I flew past that car. Like, flew past him. I guess I can actually roll by where I crashed. I can pass it on the way home going this way. So right here, guys, where this truck is turning in. This is right where I wrecked. Pulling out of here, right there. Flat, went into there. So yeah, right back there, guys, is where I lost my road rash virginity. And where I left probably a gallon of the doo-doo stuff, because I scared the shit out of me. So if you feel bad for me being such a little noob, and you want to show me support by giving me that thumbs up, guys, I really would appreciate it. If you have not hit that subscribe button, that's also greatly, greatly appreciated. Till next time, guys. Peace.